And this is my latest bicycle find. This is a Trek Multitrack 7300 in beautiful condition. Bought this on our local Facebook marketplace. It is a women's bike, 20-inch frame, and it's got 700 by 38 tires and rims on here, are 27 inches tall. Lady was in her early 80s and she hadn't ridden this bike in many years. Her children had given her this in 2012, she told me. It was covered in cobwebs, the tires were flat, and we have brought this back to its beautiful self again. This has some nice components on here. This is grip shift, 8 gears in the rear. And 3 on the crank. I had a video in of what this looked like before, but this bike was just covered in cobwebs. It was really a nice condition. Tires just needed to be pumped up. And this is my latest bicycle find. This is what it looks like after just picking it up. A Trek 7300. This is a 20-inch woman-sized bike. The tires are flat on it, both front and back. Lots of cobwebs. This lady hadn't ridden it in many years. She said she was 82 years old, so I'm not sure how old this bike was or is. 8 gears on the rear. Lots of cobwebs everywhere. Grip shift, 8 on the rear and 3 on the crank. 20-inch woman size bike. Multitrack 7300. Front brake is disconnected on here for whatever reason. See if I can get that reconnected. Let's see if the tires will hold air. It's got a kickstand. Just lots of cobwebs. First, see if we can get some air in these tires. Got some scratches on the frame. Gonna clean this up and bring this bike back to useful condition here. Trek 7300. And lubed everything. I sprayed this chain down with penetrating oil and then came back and put some wax lube on here. It's really smooth. These shifters just click like they're brand new. Love finding original condition bikes like this. 700 by 38 tires on here and in really nice condition, front and back. Rim brakes. Quick release wheels, front and back. This does not have a front shock on here. Just doing research, it looks like they made these bikes for 1 year, 2012. Men and women's. That comes out, 20-inch women's. And she was about 5'7", she told me. Everything works really nice on here. Rim brakes, she said that at one time she was riding this 15 miles a day. It's a hybrid bike. You can adjust the handlebars. It's got the degrees that you can adjust it at. Looks like she's got this at about 40. Really nice pedals on here. Everything was just covered in cobwebs. It's got all the nice little end caps I like to find. Rear derailleur. Front crank derailleur. This front brake was disconnected. I had to reconnect that back up. End cap on that. And an end cap on the rear brakes. Like seeing those. It's like the seat may have been changed out, or not sure if this is the original seat. Oasis. Got a little bit of a tear here. And these grips really should be replaced. Pretty worn. This one's missing the end cap, but the shifters shift really great on here. It's missing that little end cap here. These are easily replaced, those short grips. Some of the things I look at bikes is if there's any rust in these little screw holes, and this is just not pitted, just in beautiful condition. I'm gonna grab the spokes, kind of see if the wheels are all true on there, which these are. Chromoly. Just a really smooth riding bike. Love finding these. I'm going to find this a new owner. It's in beautiful condition and it just needs to be ridden again. Brought this back from just sitting in a garage collecting dust. And a home for the spiders. Isn't it pretty? Give this a short little ride around the neighborhood here. It's a little small, so we'll do a cockpit view, show you how nice this bike rides. Trek 7300 Multitrack, beautiful condition. And here we go. I'll do a little cockpit view here. Listen how nice these shift. Like hearing those clicks. See if we can add in some shifting here. This comes out. Haven't had to make any adjustments to this bike. It's just super smooth. Love finding brand name bikes that just have been sitting neglected and bring them back to use again. It's a short little ride. It's a beautiful Trek Multitrack 7300. Thank you so much for watching.